Can you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
Okay, I can see you as well. And let's do a short technical check. Would that be okay?
Okay.
Okay, so first things first, I can see that you have your white background and you also have your microphone working. Okay,
Yes.
headset with external microphone. And I'm really glad that I don't have to like ask you to send early. Thank you for reading the screen test as well.
Okay.
Okay. This is always, honestly, it's always an issue I have whenever I have an interview because some won't read it really carefully and
I
just,
see.
okay. So that was great. That's really highly appreciated. It's very, okay. It's not often
Like
that I
they,
have
they don't
to.
need to like do it again during the interview, right?
Sure, yes, yes. Anyway, okay. Are you connected also via LAN cable?
Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. And as a standard protocol, I'll be asking you to share your screens with me. Would you mind sharing your screens with me for a
Okay.
while? Okay.
Okay. Can you now see my screen?
Yes, it's already
Okay.
loaded. Moment. Yeah, it's yes. Okay, thank you very much for that.
Okay.
Okay, well, I can see that you're
Yeah.
connected. No, no worries with that. I mean, even teachers have the dictionary on. Okay, so
I'm just
yeah,
used
we
to it.
sure, sure, sure. Okay, no worries on that. I mean, really, no. Okay, I also have that during classes. So, but you're right now you're connected via Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Do you have the ether? Is it possible to be connected with the Ethernet cable?
Yes, but the thing is like I'm still buying the connector. So,
Yeah.
but in Thailand, the internet connection is very good with like no problems with it. It's very fast.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. So for that, I would just take the denote here because they
Okay.
might, look for it if you proceed with the next part of the or the next
Okay.
process. Okay. So, okay. So for the technical, only the LAN cable, you may stop sharing screens now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let's officially start the interview today. So, to confirm, you are in Thailand right now.
Yes.
Okay, I understand. So, before this, pandemic happens,
Mhm.
maybe or even after the pandemic happened, what would be your normal schedule or your regular schedules?
Normally in Thailand, the classes starts early, 7:15, and it usually ends at 2 mostly. So there's no problem with the schedule of having classes because usually in Bizmates it starts like later, but also on the weekend I'm like whole day. I don't have classes on a weekend, so I can do full time.
I understand. Well, that's good to know. I mean, there's a flexible schedule, but what I'm curious is in a week, how many hours can you render in a week?
In a week, I can render up until 12 midnight, so 9 to 12 midnight.
Well, how about the hours in a week? Maybe the minimum hours you
Probably
can.
in a week, including the weekends, would be 20, 30 hours. Yeah.
I understand. Well, that's great. We own. Okay, so we encourage trainers to have at least 10 hours working in a
Okay.
week. Work. Okay, so and that is more than that, right? As long as you can, whatever time, whenever you'd like to teach or open classes, it's okay, as long
Yes.
as you can render the minimum working hours. Okay, so well, next one is that you're in Thailand. How did you know about Bizmates?
I have my coworker before. She told me that Bizmates is the same as the other online teaching site that I used to work before, and so I tried because the other online teaching site is not applicable in or you're not allowed to work when you're abroad. So Bizmates is more flexible and have chances of opportunity. So yeah, I grabbed it. And aside from
Okay.
that, it has a high compensation. It teaches Japanese. So yeah, I like teaching Japanese.
Okay, that's good to know. And as for Japanese, so we are okay. Our how will I say, our clients are business people. Are
Yeah.
you okay with teaching business people?
Yes, I am very flexible. I taught any kinds of level. And in my previous one, I used to have loyal students who are from a business corporate. So yeah, I'm good for it.
Okay, that's good to know. And yes, as from what you have mentioned, you already have an online ESL experience, and
Yes.
as someone who already experienced working online, what do you think are the challenges of people working online?
The challenges, I guess at that time I was a center based tutor. The only challenge was just the internet connection and
Okay.
time management, because I know Japanese really are, you need to be as early as possible. They hate like people who are getting late, and then
Mm-hmm.
you'll get um, chances to like probably they won't book you again. It's because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So time is very relevant. I think that's the only challenge so far, but I did not have that kind of issue before.
I okay, that's good to know. How about for the technical side? Have you ever had some issues with the technical side?
So far with my previous company, they always have spare laptops. So I just
Mm-hmm.
hope that sooner, I can have my own spare laptop. But when it comes to um, the electricity or the shortage of, um, I think in Thailand there's no issue with that when it comes
Mm-hmm.
to the electricity. So
I
yeah.
believe so, yes.
Mm.
Compared to the Philippines,
Yeah.
right?
It's usually.
Okay. Sure, okay. So, yes, well, talking about the spared laptop, it doesn't need to be spared laptop. I mean, if you're really having, it's sometimes inevitable having issues with
Mhm.
our laptop, right?
Yes.
You can have your phone as a backup. So make sure that your Skype is installed. Well, it's
Okay.
not encouraged to do classes on phone, but if ever, okay, if it's really an emergency and well, you can also use your phone as a backup on that.
That's gonna be
Okay.
very difficult, especially if you're
Yes,
going to type something.
sure, yes. So exactly. So another option that you can have is to message us if ever, so that we can find an alternative trainer. We don't have monetary penalty, by the way. Okay. So since you don't have any technical issues, it's rarely to have technical issues, I
Yes.
assume. Um, how likely or what would be the possible reasons for you to cancel a class?
If I'm really very sick,
Mm,
and that's about it. But so far, I never ever, like, I mean, I'm very responsible person. It, I was like, I was a rookie award before. I had 100%. I had 100% for a month before, and I mean, I know myself. So, but
mhm,
when that happens, probably when I'm really, really very sick, but
mhm.
it rarely happens. I don't really go
I
absent. I hate being absent.
okay, I understand. Thank you for mentioning that. Well, if it's really a medical condition, right?
Yes.
So health is wealth.
Yes. If it's really
Okay.
corona.
Right. I hope not, right? Yes. Okay. So, okay. So next one is you already worked online as we've been talking. Are you familiar with how booking system works?
So far in Bizmates, I haven't really seen the platform, but I know I can manage. I know how to like multitask as long
Mhm.
as like just really follow what the Bizmates is trying to or like orientation, and then yeah, that would be just follow.
Okay, I see. Well, to give you a background on how booking system works, because we have flexible schedule, right? So if the student would like to book her class, they would look from our available schedule and book from those schedule.
Mhm.
Okay. So for example, imagine during your first week, and you're having difficulty getting bookings. Of course, we're paid per booking. What would you do to get more students to book your class?
Aside from having a very appealing profile, you just need to be consistent with your schedule. If you open in on this slots, just be consistent because students or Japanese students are very loyal. They will always book you once you're consistent. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's totally true. Okay. So having a good profile and a consistent schedule to earn your regular students is a plus.
Mhm.
Yes. So, okay. And last question before we move on to the next part. How do you deal with failures?
Um, so far I had a lot of failures in life, but just always stay on the ground and never give up, because if you're going to give up, then that's the end of everything. But if you try to look for more ways, because there are a lot of ways,
Mm,
there's only
sure.
not one, there are a lot of ways. So just keep on doing those ways, and then you'll be able to get that chance. Yeah, it's a matter of choice. Yeah.
I understand. Okay, thank you for your positive approach on dealing with failures and keep on trying, like trial and
Yeah.
error.
Yes.
They say, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So we're done with the first part of the interview, and for the second part, so it would be a very short demo lesson. I'll be giving you a 2-minute prep time or preparation time and 5 minutes for the actual demo. Here are the details. The name of the student is Kuri. The
Mhm.
level is beginner. Lesson is introducing products to foreign clients in business situation and teach me some expressions and refine sentences. Were you able to see it in the chat box?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So, to give you a tip on that, make it engaging lesson with the student. Utilize the chat box and encourage them to speak more during the class and us really speaking. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you can turn off your video during the preparation time, but please turn it on during the actual demo.
Okay.
So, okay, see you in 2 minutes.
Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Joy, and I will be your tutor for today. How are you?
I'm good though.
Okay, so what's your name?
Oh, my name is Kuri.
So hi, Kuri-san. So how are you today?
I'm good though.
Okay, that's good. So today we will be talking about introducing products to foreign. Are you familiar with products?
Yes, sir.
Can you share any kinds of products you know?
Oh, uh, my company product.
Mhm.
So my company product
Mhm.
is IT services.
IT services. So can you tell me a little bit more about IT services? Like, can you give an example.
Oh, okay. My company sells
Mm-hmm.
accounting system,
Mm-hmm.
security system,
Mm-hmm.
and the payroll system.
Oh, I see. Okay. So today we will be talking about how will you introduce a product. Okay?
Oh,
Ready?
okay.
Okay. So firstly, I have here a template that you can use. So here, can you please check your chat box?
Oh, okay, this.
Okay. So here, can you see the chat box?
Oh, okay.
So the blank means you can add something like any kinds of product, and you can use this template when you want to introduce something. So, for example, me first, my company sells beauty products. It's new and improved. So, this kind of template, yeah, you can use when you are going to introduce about your company's product. Can you try?
Oh, okay. My company sells IT services. It's new and improved. Oh,
Okay, so that's the first thing that you can do. And secondly, you can also introduce the price, especially when you try to introduce, then you can go to the price. So you can say it costs and then the amount of the product. So please check your chat box.
okay. It costs. Oh,
How much?
since a company product price, no exacto price.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, it's okay because it differs. It depends on what product you are using. So
i-
for me, example, my company sells a beauty products, specifically foundation. Foundation costs around $2. Okay,
oh, oh, okay.
can you try?
Sensei, I want to
Mm-hmm.
please teach me how to explain my company product price. It's difficult to say.
Okay. So you can say my um, the company product differs its price. Here, please check your chat box. There. The company products differs its price.
Okay, the company products differs its price.
Yes. So it means that you can show either a brochure or like a picture and then the exact price of what the customer is looking for. So since you said IT products, then you could have your own picture of different kinds of products with its price.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, time's up. Okay.
Okay. That was
Okay,
so
let me
difficult.
turn. Okay, let me turn on my video. Thank you very much for doing that demo lesson. So, your teaching experience is very evident today. Okay, that was great. So, let's talk about. Actually, there's a lot of strengths for today.
Mhm,
First one is that, okay, so you were able to build rapport with the student by starting with a small talk at the beginning of the class, right?
mhm,
You were able to engage the student by asking questions,
mhm,
and Approach is appropriate for business people. When we say approach, your demeanor during the class, the way you talk, because usually people with online use experience, because right, most of companies have kids of their students,
Yes.
so sometimes they tend to have that approach as
The
well.
jolly.
That's right. You're right. I mean, we don't have to exert that much effort on that. That's the difference. Okay, so yeah, that was great, and I appreciate that you made the student independent when you shared the expression by making it a blank instead, or like it costs and then the amount. That's great. And you did not bombard the student with expressions, but you shared it one at a time, like how to express your company's product, its price, and you were able to utilize the chat box on that. Okay. Next thing, okay, I would have here. Okay, so sometimes there might be students that won't be telling you that they wanted to
Yes.
have an expression, like for the price, right? So, if
Yes.
possible, suggest better expression if possible.
Okay.
So, that's the only one that I'd like to. Okay,
Yes.
okay, if you're you to work on, but I'll okay, overall it was a great presentation for the demo lesson. So I won't be needing a reenactment already. So okay, well, congratulations for passing the interview today.
Thank
So
you.
you're welcome. And I'll be tagging it this past one moment. So you would be receiving an email after I tag it this past. Just for a second. Okay. Um, okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm okay. I've already tagged it as pass. So, okay, you would be receiving an email and it would prompt you to book for a demo lesson.
Okay.
Um, and do the video. The email would consist a link
Mm-hmm.
where you can log in. So there are also like the login credentials provided there. It would prompt you to have the video training, and but before the video training is to book a demo lesson. Well, we don't want to book a demo lesson like tomorrow. Right,
Okay.
we want to be prepared, so maybe have at least give yourself at least 1 to 2 days,
Okay.
yeah, at least 2 days to prepare for that. So okay, what else? So please finish the video training and Q&A a few hours before the session, and please don't click save and exit. Never click
Okay.
save and exit. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any questions?
So far none.
Okay, great. So are you familiar with the rate already? Did I discuss it earlier?
Not yet. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
a little bit familiar. Like I read through the site. I don't know
okay.
if it's really the exact amount. What's on my mind? Yeah.
Let me confirm that. Okay, it's my
Okay.
mistake. Okay. Our starting rate is 140 per hour or 70 per 25-minute class. Are you okay with that rate?
Yes, it's like more than the
Okay.
other online teaching sites.
Okay, and it's only the minimum. Once you reach 500 lesson, it would increase. So it keeps on increasing every after we finish 500 lesson.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway, congratulations once again. If you have any questions or any issues with the next step, uh, please email
Okay.
training@bizmates.ph. So thank you for your time for today. Have a great day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
You're welcome.